Early education provides a map of reality with thick, uncrossable borders. We are taught that physics governs the life cycle of stars, biology dictates the mechanics of bodies, and psychology maps the human mind. This rigid categorization creates a fragmented reality. By studying the behavior of a photon in one silo and the nature of human grief in another, we lose the physical tissue connecting matter to thought. The boundary separating the mathematical laws of matter from the subjective experience of the mind is a human invention, constructed to manage the complexity of the world. Breaking those silos reveals the tensional field. This is a framework that models the universe as a single, continuous fabric, where order constantly fights against physical delay and friction. Every structure, from a hydrogen atom to a complex thought, is born from a fundamental struggle. On one side stands coherence, the drive for purpose and shape. On the other sits resistance, the entropic pull of chaos. Every object exists at the points of pressure between these two forces. Mapping this single rule of resistance and coherence provides a mechanism for the why, when, and how of everything. It links the formation of gravity directly to the physical sensation of human grief. This photographic image shows a wide field view of early galaxies. Here, we observe how the governing law of the tensional field takes its first shape. Light provides the first proof. A photon takes 8 minutes to reach Earth because the vacuum of space resists its motion. This delay is a physical refusal of immediacy, forcing all perception to arrive with memory built into it. This framework defines time as that physical delay turned into a dimension. Resistance prevents events from collapsing into a single moment, creating the intervals where memory can be stored. On the microscopic scale, atoms exist because energy refuses to disperse. Raw energy folds inward on itself, creating a boundary and holding a stable charge against the resistance of the surrounding space. Massive celestial bodies demonstrate gravity as an organized refusal of space. Rather than a pull, gravity is a structure that resists straight motion. This refusal curves the paths of moving objects. It forces energy into the circular holding patterns we call orbits, turning resistance into habits of motion. The universe is a grand architectural struggle. It is constructed from trapped energy and resisted motion, where every star and planet is a node of tensional balance. These cosmic physics scale down into human interaction. The same tensional mechanisms that govern galaxies also drive the mechanics of a single conversation. Spoken words are a speaker's intention fighting through the physical noise and resistance of the air. Communication succeeds only when the listener sustains that delay long enough for alignment to take root. We can recontextualize food through this same lens. A grain of rice or a slice of fruit is sunlight and atomic structure that has resisted entropic collapse. It is coherence stored in matter. Human biology relies on consuming this stored coherence. We digest it to maintain the tensional charge of our own living structures, literally eating the sun's delayed energy to resist our own decay. This bridge from matter to mind explains human emotions. Rather than random chemical accidents, emotions are sensory data provided by the tensional field. They measure alignment, the body's immediate report of how well internal purpose meets resistance. It is real-time feedback of coherence. Joy is the sensation of coherence building faster than drift. Grief is the report of purpose meeting overwhelming resistance. These feelings are the shadows and colors of a mind negotiating its place in the field. Human biology and psychology are localized negotiations of universal resistance. We use the same tensional mechanisms as the stars to maintain our sense of self. The universe operates as an intelligence-seeking system, driven forward by tension. It is a field seeking order through the very resistance that tries to tear it apart. This framework suggests that meaning, culture, and love are much more than artificial concepts invented for our comfort. These experiences are the highest expressions of coherence, resulting from holding alignment through extreme resistance. The physical tension required to hold a star against the vacuum of space is the exact force holding human memory and love against the chaos of time. You are a participant in a single, continuous pulse. Your ability to observe, to remember, and to choose a direction is the universe observing its own resistance. You are the living evidence of the universe refusing to collapse. This continuous struggle against resistance defines existence.